Hey everyone, Boomy is here, and how you doing? How you doing on this day? It's a Monday. Blah, Mondays. Blah, don't like them at all. But it's just a couple more days away until I get to record the episode. Episode 7 for y'all. That'd be cool, but that's not why I'm here. It's been a while since I've done a PSA for Boomy's Challenge, and I just wanted to kind of wing it again, because that's what I do. I don't really script this stuff. Whenever I have something in my mind, I'm just go, blah! And it spills forth. So yes. So Bumis challenge is doing pretty good. I am feeling really good. I'm doing pretty good. I have some slips and falls here and there, but it happens. It happens. Haven't gone back to how I used to do things, so that's good. That's good. Whenever you go on an adventure, you're going to slip and fall every once in a while. It's going to happen. We learn from it, pick ourselves up, and we go. Now, today, I kind of want to make this a short segment because I have to go to work soon. But I really wanted to come to you and talk about something that I think really plagues a lot of people who are overweight or people who have been overweight and kick that monster in the ass, but they're still wrestling with that demon. As you've heard me talk about, read about things that I've tweeted, losing weight is a personal journey, and I don't want to get all like holistic metaphysical crap on ya, because I'm not at all within that hippy dippy crap. But it is a personal journey, and when we lose weight, sometimes it's like peeling back layers of an onion. We are confronted with that little boy, little girl within inside us that has either been hurt a lot or is the continuous wallflower no matter where they go. So yeah, let's talk a little bit about self-image. For me, if you listen to the show, you know I have one hell of a strong personality. And if we're friends and we talk a lot, you know that too. And sometimes I joke around saying I'm a shy person's worst enemy. Because especially if I know and I see that beautiful person inside them, I see who that person can become, I get really excited about it. But sometimes I have to stand back because my forward nature sometimes freaks people out. It is what it is. I'm sorry. It's just me. It's something I have to learn. But for me, when it comes to self-image, I'm kind of placed in a position to where I don't have time to think about the negative part of my self-image issues. Yes, I'm a big guy. I'm getting smaller. Slowly but surely, I'm getting smaller. I can feel it. My clothes feel it. It's great. But I still have those moments where I walk into a building or somewhere that it's like, oh, people are going to judge me. Which is kind of the opposite of my personality, because a lot of times I don't give a flying F what people think about me, about my image or whatnot, because I, a long time ago, decided that I need to do what's best for me. I need to wear what how to explain this? When it comes to self-image, I think sometimes a lot of overweight people, and I say this being one of them, kind of get in this like drabby, I'm just going to wear this is what feels comfortable. I can never fit into that, so why even bother? I kind of went through that stage, but a time came when I said, no, this is not who I am. And it's understandable. We go through moments like that. I totally get it. I'm not judging you. I get it. I understand. I've been there. But I'm trying to share my experiences. And if it helps you, that's awesome. And this is part, I'm kind of preaching to my own personal choir too, right? To keep me on the level, because how I dress now is how I want to continue to dress, even when I'm thinner, which is going to be bad because I'm going to raid Nordstrom's rack and go to Nordstrom's and just like, take my credit card, let's go. Is that $1,000 flannel? Put it on. But I got to a time when I finally, I was looking at some friends of mine who were overweight, and they're just kind of like, I wear this, I don't understand why this happens, no one likes me. It's kind of like, dude, I gotta get out of this trap. Get out of it. It's like, we are our own worst enemies, right? We will do stuff to ourselves and blame others for reacting the way they do. Even if you are overweight and you love the way you are, party on, dude. That's awesome. But sometimes there are things we can do to not carry on the stereotype of what people think we are, right? So one of the tricks I learned was, before I started Boomy's Challenge, before I started really seriously going, I need to be healthier, I need to lose weight, I need to do what I need to do, as I came to a point where I sat down, I really thought about it, and I really investigated and probed my self-image. Who am I? Who am I really? How do I want to be? How do I want to portray myself to the world? Because unfortunately, unless you just stay at home all day long and don't want to ever go outside, you're going to have to go outside. And I knew that. And in the career I'm in, and especially doing the show, I'm out there. I have to be out and about. People see me. They will. They have to see me. I interact with people all day long. I hate humans, but I do. And, getting back to where I was, I kind of had to sit down and think, how do I want to be? How do I want to, not necessarily dress or whatnot, but it was kind of like my starting of the journey. It's more or less of a, well, that's just really comfortable. It's like, no, I had to look in the mirror and really confront that demon and go like, this isn't me. This is not who I want to be. And so that outward part first became the changing. For me, it was buy new clothes, dressier clothes, just not trying to fall back into I'm just gonna wear sweats all day long, which I can't stand sweats. But I'm not trying to judge anyone. I'm just saying this is where I was. And I finally said, no, this is where I want to be. This is who I want to be. So I'm going to take the steps to get there. And I did. And I really think I had to conquer that mountain to get to Boomy's challenge where I am today. But I know that there are so many people, and I was one of you, I totally get it, that we kind of fall in that trap, right? It's that like self-conscious thing. It's like, well, no one loves me, and blah, 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 and even the way I look, people won't love me. Dude, I am almost 6 foot tall with a beard and overweight. Hello? Do you not see someone who sticks out like a sore thumb? Sexy thumb, but a sore thumb nonetheless. I had to kick that thought, that mentality of no one likes me, and I don't really want to do that because I'm shy and stuff like that. And listen, if you're hanging out with people who are constantly judging you, they're the wrong friends. They need to go. They're not even friends. So it's still about community. They're the toxic people. They don't do anything to help us out. But yes, like I said in the beginning of the show, our worst enemy is ourself. Our worst enemy is our self-perception. And we don't sometimes take time to look inward to see who we really are. A lot of times, I had to sit down and journal, and it was kind of like peeling away the layers of who I am, who I want to be. What is my self-image? A lot of times they say society and culture molds us, but I really think we mold ourselves the most, in good and in bad ways. And I think that's one of the things we need to learn, is that mental change. It's instead of molding ourselves in one fashion about who we believe we are right now, we need to start molding ourselves into the fashion who we really know who we are and who we want to be. It is not I need to be this way because of X, Y, and Z and this guy or that girl and whatnot. It's not. Be who you want to be for yourself first, or it's not going to work. None of it's going to work if you're just doing it for, well, I need to do this for Jim Bob over there, or well, that was weird. I need to do this for Jim Bob over there, and I need to do this for Cindy Ann. No. Do it for yourselves first, before anyone else. Because you're the one who has to live with you. Yes, other people might have to live with you too, but who do you want to make happy? You should make yourself happy first. And I'm not like saying, get all types of money, and this can work out all day long, and if then you're still not happy, then there's something else going on. But sometimes we carry our weight even when we're thin. I've talked to some people who have lost a lot of weight. It's kind of like that phantom limb scenario where someone has a limb cut off, but yet they still kind of feel the phantom limbs. I believe that goes with losing weight too. We've lost all this weight, but there's still that phantom, that mystique, not that mystique, but that personality mindset that we still have. That even though we're like a size, if you're a guy, size 32, and you're like trim and I'm buff, look at me. But there's still that like, I'm just gonna wear that big shirt because that's how I feel more comfortable. And I kind of want to hide who I am. It's a demon we need to conquer. It's that mountain, right? It looks so big when we pull together. And that's why I love Boomy's challenge. I think Boomy's challenge is so important. not just for me, but for others who are doing it too, is we need to be a community that comes together, supports each other, encourages each other, who accepts each other for who we are now and for who we want to be. And yes, I am that guy who will come in and say, you're doing it wrong. What's wrong? Let's sit down and talk about it. Like I said, I am always here. I am never too busy to talk to someone or to be that ear that someone needs to talk in, or be that shoulder someone needs to cry on. Because sometimes we need a good cry. We need to do something to get it out of our system. Something needs to click within inside of us to get us to our goal. And that's why I've said before on the Twitter page, I've said before in other broadcasts, it's important for us to sit down and have goals for ourselves. Small little goals that we have to reach that bigger goal. And if it is one of your little goals or your big goal, whatever, is self-image. And a lot of times it's a very personal journey with yourself. Or you have a very close friend or loved one or wife or husband or someone who is with you on that journey. Someone who can be your biggest cheerleader to help you get to that self-image goal. And what I'm trying to say is, like, losing all the weight, sometimes it fixes one issue, but then we have to go tackle that other issue. So I'm a big believer in multitasking, right? Let's tackle the issues together now. While you're losing weight, you're peeling back a layer. You investigate that layer, look at that layer, and see where the troubles are, or see where those personal mental pitfalls are. And we're going to make mistakes. This is not a, well, I flipped the switch and I'm going to go and look at me. Damn, I'm sexy. It doesn't, a lot of times, it doesn't work that way. And it's a very slow progress. You will lose weight a lot faster than when you deal with your personal demons, especially the self-image, self-esteem one. It's very easy to go wallflower mode. It really is. It really is easy to go wallflower mode. It is. I can do it very quickly, but I have to force myself to get off of the wallflower mode and get into it. That's why I say it's like, sometimes, like with me, I needed that kick in the ass to get on stage, and this is talking about like my rock and roll days when I was in bands, to get out there. And F all. Who cares what they think? Why? They're here to see you. They don't care what you look like, for the most part. They don't care what you sound like. If they cared what they didn't like how you sounded, they wouldn't have bought the tickets to come see you. Good der. And I'm just trying to convey experiences I have had, and mountains I had to conquer, and demons I had to punch in the face. If anyone out there needs help, if anyone else is going through that part in their life, and let me tell you, the self-image thing is never going to stop. That demon will always be there. But it's about silencing the demon. It's about knowing how to control it. It's about saying, listen, I know you're there, but it ain't going to bother me. Let's do this. Let's go. I get where you are, because I've been there. And that's why I love Boomy's challenge, because we've all been there, and we're all still there. That demon's still there. Some of us have learned how to fight the demon, and some are still wrestling with it. I wrestle with it. Believe me, I do. I still wrestle with it. And part of me is still like, can't believe I started in a complete show, network, and all these things, because I'm really humble, and I actually don't like a lot of attention. But I felt like I had to do it. I felt like I needed to do Boomy's challenge, just like I felt like I needed to do the Boomy show, and all the weird affiliates after that. If I can help but one person, I've done my job. There are more of us within Boomy's challenge who are here to help you, who are here for you, to support you. And just know, even if you don't reach out to us, even if you just want to reach me and just send me a personal message, which you can, even if you just want to personally reach me through the Boomy challenge, it's the Boomy's challenge at gmail.com. That's fine, but know that there are more people behind just me, more faces who are supporting you, who are praying for you, who are sending you good thoughts, who want nothing but the best for you. And even if you don't conquer or lose all the weight your goal has, but you've silenced that self-image demon, dude, you've already won. Who cares? We will love you for who you are, for how you look. As long as you're not a mass murderer or, a dictator, I'm sure we'll still love you. But yeah, sorry if I'm rambling, guys, but this is something I was thinking about past couple days, and a PSA I wanted to do for a while for the self-image train, for Boomies challenge. It's not just about weight. It's not just about how that dress size looks on me, or in my case, not dress size, but it's also about how do I look to myself. This is who I really want to be. The wallflower routine, guys, I know it gets old and you hate it and it gets depressing. It does. And we put so many fronts up about it that sometimes we lose track of who we are. And that's not good. It's not good. So like I said, I am here to help. We're here to help. If you want to reach out, if you want help, if you just need someone to vent to complain to, or just to get it out on, email me. You can either email me at theboomieshow@gmail.com or boomischallenge@gmail.com, and we'll talk. Like I said, I'm never too busy. I'm never too celebrity to talk to someone, especially when I know what they're going through, at least a bit. I understand the outside layer of it all, and that's where my heart is, and where my compassion is, because you guys motivate me to continue working towards my goal. And I just want to get back to you and help motivate you to continue to go down to whatever your goal is. So if you need a swift kick in the butt, I've got 38 pairs of shoes upstairs. You can come pick some for me to wear while I kick you. Or if you just need that high five or that encouragement, or just someone to chime in every once in a while and go like, hey, how you doing? Let me know. I am here. Don't be afraid. Don't be too shy. Remember, it's when you don't say something is when you really just fall for that. You fall back into that pitfall. So guys, I gotta go. This one was long. I'm sorry, but sometimes when I get going, I cannot stop. Have a great day, guys. See you next month for another PSA or whatnot. More things are changing. I can't talk about it. I'll talk about that on the show coming Thursday. Guys, I love ya. Keep motivated. Stay strong. Stay encouraged. Support your community. Support your friends who are on this road together with you. Guys, I love you. Later.